Hello everyone, and I hope you guys are all doing well. Today I've got a short video for you on how you can scalp the market using price and time. Now at globaltrader.club we do something really innovative and really amazing that you won't find anywhere else, which is we calculate the hours the market will turn, and we calculate the swing days way before, and we price it, and then we trade accordingly. So we know exactly the time the markets have a high probability of either breaking out or turning. Okay, so the vertical lines you see here are all the swing hours I had from this week, and in fact all of those swing hours for us, they were posted on the 21st of February. So the full month of March actually, yeah, was posted on the 21st of February. And in fact, I'm going to post in the members area all of April this weekend. So we'll get to see the whole month of April as well. Now, as you can see, I've got the swing days, and I've got Wednesday here as well, which I posted, like I said, on the 21st of February. So all of these hours are like posted days and days like in advance, right? So this is like nearly a month in advance. So let's put these up here. I got what, 9 o'clock. Let's start with this 3, 6:15, 9:05. So I've got 3 a.m. 3 a.m. This is 3 a.m. I've got 6:15. Was it 6:15? I guess so. Let me just double check. 6:15, 9:05, 11:40. That's 6:15 there. 9:05, let's check it out. 9:05 is there. Then I've got 11:40, and the 11:40 is going to be just on that bar. This is a 15-minute chart, by the way. And let's see what else I've got. 11:40, 12:45, 3:15 to 3:40. 12:45, 3:15 to 3:50, so that's 3:15 there, going into 3:50, which is going to be there. And let's see if I got anything else. And then if market finds direction, it should go to 10 past 10. Okay, so obviously this information is important for us, and look, this information is also important. I said expect sudden moves until 11:40 and 12:45. So let me put on here 10 past 10 as well. And if you take a look here, this is 10 past 10 zone, and see how that sudden move happened there, right on the euro dollar. So between now and this, I've posted like I said a month ago, right? So expect sudden moves until 11:40 from 9:05 onwards. This is your 9 o'clock, so 15-minute chart. 9:05 starts here, and we're going into 11:40. And that is, if that's not a sudden move, I don't know what is. Okay, so you see how the market bang fell in there. Now what? Well, now if you wanted to scalp the market, right? What you have to look for is a place where they bought and they sold before, like they sold here, so market's here, and you sell here again. Why? Because that's the sell zone there. See how the market sold. So your price and time really need to match, okay, if you keep wanting to sell. Once you match it, then all you got to do is roll it in. Now normally when people scalp, they take like 5, 7 pips if you're measuring it with 4 decimal points, right? So they're usually trading very fast in and out. But if you trade with time and price, you can really trade for like more than just a regular scalp, because once you have, like here, once you have time and price, you see the market moves very nicely. Okay, so you've come to a point where we ascertained yesterday as a PST level 1.0957. If you watch yesterday's video, the 18th of March, you can actually see it in the on the YouTube channel. I had marked this level in before, and I did say if we get up here, this will be a sell zone, right? And look, at the right time, we are pretty much on that price and the market's selling off. So scalping with time and price is really effective. And with scalping, if you're a fan of scalping, you're going to need a high level of success, okay? Simply because you want to get in and out, so your success rate needs to be really, high, pretty much. You could do that on anything. Let's take a look at SP 500 as well. Well, look, this is yesterday. See, scalping from this zone, time and price are right, bang. And as you can see, market here. Once again, look, this is price and time. So anybody buying here can scalp the market. It can take it up like 10, 15 points on the SP 500 and then, take profit or whatever. So scalping, as you can see here as well. All right, once the market starts, buying, you can scalp it. Once it gets to a level, you can scalp it. It goes up again, you can scalp it. All of these hours, whatever time frame, in scalping, you're obviously going to be in a 5-minute or a 1-minute time frame, depending on your style, but you want to get in and out quickly. So once you have a bias, once you understand which way you're going, then you can use time effectively, especially during London and New York opening sessions or pre-trade sessions. If you have a trade hour, it could really work for you. Same with if you have a news announcement coming out. If you have any news announcements coming out, you can actually check your trading hours and really play off a level with news according to those. And sometimes we'll have, for example, trading hours before the news, and sometimes it'll be after the news. In the after news, you can still enter the trade like I demonstrated last week. I think it was on last week, Wednesday, I think it was. It was on the 12th, I think, when we had that. So there was a news announcement, and then the market was like pretty much, yes, this was it. So this was a news announcement, and this was the trading hour here, and it just fell like a rock. So you can use those trading hours with really effective scalping methods, especially during the active hours of the market if they match time and price. Time and price trading really is really, really effective because you get to know the swing days and the swing hours in advance. So knowing any swing hour in advance is like for you thinking, okay, you know what, I don't have to really trade or do anything until, I don't know, 9:05. Or if I've missed that, I'll say, okay, you know what, I need to look at the market for an opportunity between 11:40 and 12:45. Basically, that's 11:40 and 12:45. So those are actually specific hours. And then 3:15 to 3:50. So that's going to be important for me as well. So if I wanted to trade, then I'd say to myself, okay, you know what, I've got nothing to do until New York pre-trade session. Then don't do anything. I'm just going to sit and wait for this 3:15 to happen. That's your 3:15 to 3:50, which is going to be there. All right, so basically using timing to trade is very effective, and if you match it to your price with technical analysis, there's really no better way to trade with minimum risk and maximum profit. And we are the only place on the internet, on YouTube and on the internet, I haven't seen anybody giving a specific hour for when the market is going to turn. And when you combine it with our PST indicator as well, that's a real killer, because it just terrorizes the market when you got a price and a time match together. You can actually do that on the 1-hour chart as well, 15-minute chart, 5-minute chart, it doesn't matter. Once you have a time, you can have any price according to what you're trading on your PST indicator. So if I wanted to buy or sell, I'd be matching the price and the time. And once they match, if I'm on a line, if I'm at a level, if I'm at a target, let's say I was down here on 20, and then from here, if it was a trading hour, let's say we're down here on a blue dotted line and it's a trading hour, that's it. This is your buy opportunity. then you'll be able to scalp it. You'll be able to bounce off it. More often than not, these trades will bounce. This is why I always open up two positions. One definitely covers, more often than not, I won't say definitely all the time, but more often than not, it will cover your trade. It will cover the stop loss. And then the second position, I let it run. So scalping has a much higher chance of succeeding if you use price and time, because knowing when the market is going to turn is like, it's pretty much like magic. If you take a look at all of this, for example, Monday, see how it just bounced up on a trading hour. Same here, see how it's on a trading hour, just pushing up, and so on. And once we get to the closing, obviously you don't want to be trading around there, because more often than not, the market is all quiet at the closing. So it'll just drift sideways, okay? And if you're scalping anyway, what you want to be doing is you want to be doing it during the trading hours at the right time, at the right price, and that's basically it. And also my commentary is always useful if you're in the Global Trader Club, like, expecting sudden moves. If you're going to have sudden moves like we're having right now, exactly in that time period, which I noted, is like very, very important for us. I also had another comment the other day. I said, maybe it was on another one. I said, what did I say? Not this one, but there was another one as well. Let's take a look at this one, right? Monday, market might start to move as we get closer to 230. That's on Monday. So 230 on a Monday. Okay, this is as we get closer to 230, as you can see the market pushing up, okay, right in that zone. Let me just, in fact, mark that in for you. That's 12.15, okay, and as we go further and further into 230, this is going to be probably your around 2 o'clock. There you go, 230 is that bar there, and you can see that comment there is already gold, because from 12.15 to 1 o'clock we're expecting a move, a turnaround to go in any direction depending on what you're trading. On euro dollar it was up, and I said market might start to move as we get closer to 230 and can continue to 10 past 5, and that's basically it. And it continued into 10 past 5 right there, okay? So that's the 230 into there. That would have already made you quite a good amount of money if you're scalping the market, right? And if you wanted to follow that through, you could follow it at 10 past 5 as well, which is that bar. As you can see, it's breaking out and then pushing up again. So this is really, really important. And these comments, like here, as you can see, are worth a lot of money. Knowing that the market's going to have a sudden move is really important for us. On gold it hasn't, but on euro dollar it has. Let's see if anything happened on SP 500. SP 500, as you can see, the market's like begin to sell off. What I'm basically trying to say is, if you know the hours that you're going to trade, and if you match it to a price, you can scalp the market very effectively, efficiently, get in, get out, and you can in fact let trades run a little bit during the day as well if I've got extra comments to see what's going to happen, and just, have a good day trading. If you have any queries, questions on how to trade with time and price, put them in the comments below. I'll try to make videos on that. But like I said, time and price really are the most effective ways to trade, and nobody on the internet will give you precision hours as to when the market will turn and such pricing as well. So see how you go, watch some of the videos, see if you like it, make a comment or two. If you're interested, feel free to reach out. We're now trying to push it into a software phase, and we're developing the developing the methodology. Right now though, it's working pretty good. So hope you've enjoyed the video, and hope this time and price will be bringing new insight to your trading, and it'll push you and take you to a higher level rather than just looking at price.